Food. We all eat it, but how much do we really know about it? Every time you step into a grocery store, it's guaranteed that you'll see products stamped organic or non-GMO. We've heard these terms plenty of times in our life, but what's the big deal if my food is non-GMO or not? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out today. Genetically modified organisms, or GMOs, have many benefits, and there's something we should start embracing instead of shaming. That's why GMOs should be considered a healthy alternative to organic food. But what exactly are GMOs? Well, according to an article written by Abby Goldbach, GMOs are organisms whose genetic makeups have been changed by mutating, inserting, or deleting genes by using genetically engineered techniques or biotechnology. To put that in simpler terms, GMOs are crops, or different kinds of organisms, that have had their genes changed using various laboratory techniques. And the main purpose of this is to yield a better crop by making it pest-proof, or there's other ways too. But this isn't the only reason we use GMOs. They can be used in a variety of areas for a variety of reasons. And these reasons are, it's a way to nutritionally improve your food, it can be used in drug production, or it's the basis for a lot of medicine. Another very good use for it is ethanol, which is a cheaper alternative to gas. So there are a lot of modified crops that we use today, but we don't actually know that they're GMOs. So whether you do use ethanol, you don't know that it's from a GMO plant. So there's been a lot of research done on the effects that GMOs have on the environment. Many activists believe that they produce chemicals that are harmful to the environment, which kill the wildlife, or they pollute the water in the streams and everything. And according to Mark Linus, who is a former activist turned scientific journalist, he said, "I had always thought that GMOs increase the use of agrochemicals in farming, but it turns out that there have actually been dramatic reductions in the use of agrochemicals, insecticide in particular." So according to Mark, instead of GMOs being a hazard, they actually help the environment and they reduce the chemicals used. So a lot of farmers, now that they have pest-proof plants, they don't have to use insecticides or herbicides. Their plant does it for them. So there's also the claim that GMOs lead to severe health concerns. According to Linus again, he said, "It turns out that after hundreds of studies and some trillions of meals containing GMO ingredients having been consumed, there has never been a single substantiated health concern." So all of these claims that GMOs cause allergies or autism, they've been proven wrong through years and years of research, and the fact that no one or just one person has come along and said that this has happened to them. And it's actually been proven that GMOs can improve your health. So you can take the genes from other crops. So we're going to talk about the crop golden rice, which is obviously rice, but it's been enhanced with other genes from the potatoes, or different kind of plants that have a lot of vitamin A in them. So golden rice, it's a modified crop containing high amounts of vitamin A, and it could reduce the vitamin A deficiencies in developing countries, which is a major cause of childhood blindness. So golden rice, it's starting to take off in these countries to help these kids. And Sir Richard Roberts, a Nobel Prize winning biochemist, said that GMOs are scientifically proven to safely address issues of malnourishment in developing countries. So once again, instead of shaming GMOs, we should be embracing them because they truly can help us. And I believe that food is a valuable thing, and being able to improve it so that the less fortunate can get plenty of nutrition, it's a wonderful idea, and there shouldn't be as many restrictions that there are. And there are 6 major staple crops that have been successfully biofortified with one or more vitamins or minerals. So there are plenty of crops, plenty of research and scientific studies that have been done that have enhanced these crops. Most activists hate GMOs because they think they're unnatural and that when they enter our body, it's poisoning us, but it's not. And the FDA, or the Food and Drug Administration, will always ensure that no food can enter the market without extensive testing. So they're not going to sell you something that's going to cause a terrible disease. GMOs can be one of the most helpful things in the world if we let it. But with all the negative information and opinions given by activists, it's become impossible for these crops to reach their full potential. We need to do our research and use common sense to figure out what's true and what isn't. Think what you will, but I will continue to support genetically modified organisms and stand up to those who believe differently.